Hello, and welcome to Level Select, the new series that explores and pays tribute to some of gaming's most memorable moments. In this entry, we're covering trivia and behind the scenes on one of the most beloved stages from Sonic the Hedgehog, City Escape. The opening level of Sonic Adventure 2 was nothing short of iconic. Surfing down the bustling streets of Central City, accompanied by the level's awesome rock soundtrack, evoked a feeling of excitement and freshness that Sonic fans just hadn't felt since the Blue Blur 16-bit days. Some powerful ingredients must have gone into the level to make City Escape so unique, but what were they? Being the final Sonic game to ever be hosted on a Sega system, Sonic Adventure 2 had some pretty big shoes to fill. It was also the first Sonic game on a Nintendo console, marking the end of Sega and Nintendo's console war throughout the 90s, and it issued in a new generation that would see Nintendo fans finally introduced to the world's fastest hedgehog. If Sonic was to live on in this new, non-Sega environment, Sonic Team needed to impress from the get-go. It turns out, when designing the look and feel of the City Escape level, Sonic Team was greatly inspired by San Francisco, California, the city their headquarters presently occupied. The team's love for the slopey-hilled city accounted for the downhill game design and flowery yet urbanized aesthetic throughout the level. Even the cable cars you can demolish in the level come straight out of San Francisco. The developers' time in San Francisco also inspired the look of various enemy types too. Supposedly, employees of Sonic Team were so frustrated by their experiences with public parking that they styled the drone-like enemies of City Escape after San Francisco's parking meters. Anyone who's played a modern Sonic game should be pretty familiar with the grinding components that make up many of the sequences from the later games. What some fans might not know, however, is that City Escape introduced this gameplay element for the first time, not by a stroke of game design genius, but as part of a sponsorship agreement. Soap, a company that makes shoes that let the wearer grind on rails, kinda like those Heelys shoes if you remember those at all, provided funding for Sonic Adventure 2 under the condition that Sonic would sport his own pair of rail grinding soap shoes. This is why his shoes differ from the more traditional interpretations that you used to see in the older games. Surprisingly, the grinding gameplay had a certain charm that gamers actually really latched onto, and it was implemented so well in the Cityscape and even later levels that it became a staple feature of many future Sonic games. City Escape is remembered today not only for its level design, but also for its awesome music. The fast-paced bass line set the stage for the action to come, and the snare drum hit time perfectly in sync with the time Sonic's board touches the ground had players' spirits high. Written by game composer and Sonic veteran Jun Sinoue, and performed by musicians Ted Poley and Tony Harnell, Escape from the City was the first track in the Sonic series to contain a full vocal performance. Usually it was just instrumental music. This too would become a staple of future Sonic titles, with games like Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Sonic and the Secret Rings all boasting soundtracks with full vocals. The track Escape from the City has found a life of its own since its introduction in City Escape. The track returned in Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games, as well as in the recently released Super Smash Bros. For Wii U as part of the game's Windy Hill stage. 2011's Sonic Generations also featured two remixed versions of the original track, and Senoue has stated that Escape from the City is his favorite song from Sonic Adventure 2. The level was so beloved by both gamers and the development team that it was chosen to be revisited in Sonic Generations. There, it was reimagined twice over, both as a revamped version of the original 3D level and as a 2D side-scrolling level, more akin to the games of Sonic's 16-bit years. City Escape is one of those unique levels in gaming where the stars all align in such a way to create a masterful product. It set the stage for a new style of Sonic gameplay many weren't yet familiar with, especially those Nintendo fans who grew up never getting the chance to see Sonic's speed in action. Sure, Sega and Sonic Team had a shaky 25 years with Sonic. Not every title in the series has been great, Sonic and the Secret Rings, but the creativity, level design, and sense of excitement in the opening stage of Sonic Adventure 2 only go to show why Sonic has resonated so well with gamers over the last 25 years. City Escape is awesome. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you really actually liked this series. If so, I'd love to take suggestions for future episodes, so, if you've got any, let me know any levels that really stuck out to you, or you think you'd love to hear more about, whether that's trivia, behind the scenes kind of stuff, or even just shooting the shit about it. I love to talk about games, so, yeah, just let us know, and we'll maybe try and get on that.